Should India decentralize power more? Will be our topic. What comes to your mind when mentioned the term democracy? Currently, our country follows the system democracy in terms of administration. You have noticed varied administration systems from different countries, including China, Russia, and the United States. Have you ever considered how the Indian Constitution was drafted? With the chairmanship of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, along with seven executives who are responsible for drafting the Constitution. They did not just wrote blindly. They have taken some ideas from the Government of India Act 1935 that was imposed by the British. Besides, they also took some ideas from the UK Constitution, from the US Constitution, from the Irish Constitution. That is how compilation of Indian Constitution was done in 1950. So what can we say? We have concluded drafting Constitution in 1950. Since then, it has been effective to every state which is included in India. Today, we are aware of what can be the consequences when violation of constitution is identified. India has been celebrating 77 years of independence. We exceeded platinum, and now we are waiting for centuries. Various problems have been solved with the intervention of Indian Constitution. And what problems do we get when national emergency is imposed within the country? The state has to obey the central reformation of law and order. In 1962, national emergency was imposed, and all the states are defined into a single term. That is how federalism is being done in India. Talking about the United States, each state has its own constitution. And although you are from California, to go to Florida, you require another passport that will be applicable only in that state. As a citizen of India, as long as I have Aadhaar card, I can reside in Bangalore, I can reside in Jammu and Kashmir. Not even a single state can term you immigrants. As long as you have one passport, which proves that you are the citizen of India. And likewise, people encounter problems when law and order are not in action. Since 1947, we have experienced problems on administrations, problems on boundaries demarcations, problems on languages, problems on communities. As a result of these, grievances were exposed to Supreme Court, High Court, and subordinate courts. Without any problems, they solved the problems as soon as possible. And as the Constitution has given the power to Supreme Court judges, whatever judgment they have made, based on the eyewitnesses and lawyers, certain penalties have been set to the miscreants, and justice has been brought up with the help of the judges. So today we don't need to decentralize power more on our administration. It is fine because we have celebrated 77 years of independence without any problems. By changing law and order, by shifting from one to another, will bring us something which can be unavoidable. That may be a problem, or that may be undesirable. As far as my knowledge is concerned, we don't encounter any problems. We have all the amendments, we have all the requirements that are needed to solve various problems that can happen in our country. So my conclusion is absolutely no. We don't need to decentralize more power in the country.